Hi guys, hope everyone's okay. We're on a 2007 Toyota Jeep Grand Cherokee. Sorry, it's been a long day. Non-start. The customer states that there's been a fuse that keeps blowing, which is this fuse here, which belongs to the ACC delay seats and locks circuit. Apparently they've been putting a bigger fuse in to try and stop it blowing, which has worked so far, but it blew. They've put a bigger one in and it's not made any difference now. It won't start. So I'm assuming whatever was wrong is really wrong now, because the fuse was overrated. I've put a 40 in, correct one, back in there now. It's powered, it's not blown, so this is working correctly at the moment. So there has to be an issue somewhere else. I've tried to put up the wiring diagrams from All Data. Can't get the wiring diagrams because they don't have them. The ignition turns on, dash comes on, everything comes alive, but when you turn the ignition to start it, you just hear a click. That's it. The starter relay is working. I've tested it. I have tested the starter motor. The engine turns over so it does try and start, but even with the ignition on, turning the starter, the vehicle still won't start. So I'm assuming this ACC delay, accessory delay, fuse is going to have a circuit, is going to have something to do with it, but I won't know till I've had the wiring diagrams from All Data. So right now I've just plugged in and we're going to do a quick diagnostic and see what comes up. So we're in the vehicle now. I'll demonstrate what the fault is. Keys in the ignition, turn it, and you're just getting a click from somewhere here in the dash. That's about it. So I'm assuming that's the ACC delay circuit, module, relay, whatever that may be. So we're gonna have to have a little look in here, see what's going on. Can't get any fuse box info from anywhere because All Data don't have that info. Right, so we'll do a quick scan, see if we can get communication with all the modules at least. Maybe there's a blatantly obvious fault that will stare us in the face. This is the last thing I've done. I've been on the job for almost an hour so far. Well, not really, yeah, about half an hour, and I've only just pulled out the scanner. So again, just to highlight the fact that doing a diagnostic on a vehicle doesn't mean plugging one of these in. It means using your eyes, ears and experience to find faults. Most of the time it's eyes, ears and experience, or nose that does it for me, and I'm guessing many other people. This is probably one of the last tools I use, depending on the type of fault. Obviously, if it's literally an engine management like fault, again you'll do some basic visual checks, etc. But yeah, there's lots of faults that where these don't come into play at all. So we've got plenty of faults here. Let's have a little look, see what we've got going on. Stored. Invalid sentry key immobilizer module. Started the control circuit open. Yeah, that was me. Circuit low, that was me. AC control circuit was probably me as well, because I took the relay out of the other one. Glow plug circuit. Could it be glow plugs? No, surely not. Lost communication. That's the airbag control module. Active. So the airbag module apparently is lost communication with the sunroof, with the heated seat and with the memory seat. Did I see seats? We're on the seat circuit, aren't we? Here we are, because that fuse had something to do with the seats. Sunroof control module has lost communication again with the seat modules. Again, seat module lost comms. Ignition run ACC pad control circuit low. We know about that one because that's the circuit we're talking about. Is that current or is that historic? I know it says stored, but it may have just been caused by me pulling the fuse. In fact, it will have been caused by me pulling the fuse, yes. Radio, lost communication with the seats. HVAC, lost communication with seats. Door, lost communication with seats. Amp, Steering column, lost communication with the seats. Implausible data from, yeah, so lots of seat faults. Can we get some live data? Let me see if I can get some live data on the starter circuit. Right, so we've got a bit of live data in the ECU. We have starter relay, start ignition switch, start crank on, starter relay off. So the ignition switch is working, but we're not getting the signal going over to the starter relay. Why is that going to be? Let's have a look. Right then, same in the steering column control module, same live data, steering ignition switch works fine. Every position's working, there's just no starter relay signal. So without knowing without knowing the wiring diagrams, seeing the wiring diagrams, I cannot tell what the fault's going to be, unfortunately. There's going to be something's melted, burnt out on that starter relay circuit. Oh yeah, seats, we forgot about the seats. Give me one sec. Yes, seats. I've tested all the other fuses, they're all okay. This fuse is still okay. There is going to be a fault with the seats, with that circuit. Let me just do some digging in the car, see if I can find something. Well, could it be this simple? Here's clearly the body control module, or whatever they call it on Jeep's, TIPS module, whatever it's called. Intelligent power, blah blah blah, I don't know. Anyway, there's that third yellow fuse down, second row from the right is blown. Fingers crossed, please. Is that the starter relay circuit? And is that going to send the feed to our starter relay and allow the vehicle to start, or give us ignition, or whatever we're missing? Let's have a look, let's get that fuse changed. Unfortunately, that's not made any difference, so I don't know what that circuit was for, but anyway, I'm gonna guess there are those three fuses, those steel bodied fuses there. I'm just gonna pull those, do continuity tests on those, and apart from that, it's more than likely gonna be a body control, or whatever module this is, failure. It's on that same circuit, so oh, that would have been the seats. Does that fix the seats? No. Anyway, I'll keep digging and see what I can find. So yeah, I'm going to put it down to this control module here that's failed. It's clicking. You can hear the relay inside clicking, but it's not sending power to the relay over in the engine bay. So there's clearly a fault somewhere. Obviously, with that fuse being overrated, it will have burnt something out. The seats aren't working. So the seat control module, that again might be built into this module. I'm not sure. Are there modules under the seat? No, in fact there are. It looks like there are modules under the seat. So yeah, anyway, I think I might end it here. Just give me a few minutes and I might wrap this up. So I've tested the power to the connection of the seat. There's no power there at all going anywhere. So well, there's not 12 volts at least. So that's going to be a separate issue. I don't see how that's going to affect the non-starting, but it's got issues clearly. So we're going to have to wait for the wiring diagrams. I believe it's going to be this control module here. So we'll have to probably supply and fit a replacement module, but for now I'm going to have to leave this here because I haven't got any more answers for the minute. Again, I think it's that, but won't know for sure. I'll do another video if we come back out. Customer might find that the costs overweigh the vehicle's value, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.